各位观众，大家好，欢迎收看《风声华语》节目。那么今天是农历的春节也就是正月初一。那么在今天这新的一年开始之际，我们先向大家拜年了，祝大家春节好，祝大家新的一年万事如意。那么所谓喜辞旧岁，笑迎新春一元复始，万象更新还有的讲说庆佳节，华人同乐，贺新春，万马奔腾。所以新的一年正好是2014甲午马年。那么在新的一年，祝大家信心满满，去争取更大的成绩。那么在今天的节目时间里，我们先为大家播放省政府，也就是省长，还有我们国际贸易和多元文化厅长给全体华人的美好的祝福，也会播放我们来自社区的这个新老侨团的负责人们，他们来自各个地方，为大家为乡亲们拜年。最后呢，要给大家播放一个关于春节的电视片，虽然是用英语解说，但是里面的内容我们都耳熟能详都是我们经历过的，在中国各地迎新春过春节的一些喜庆的活动。今天的节目就是这样，那么请大家下面收看我们的精彩的内容，谢谢大家。
We said that to British Columbians, and they said, yes, we want lower taxes. They said, yes, we want to grow the economy. They said, yes, we want to pay off the debt for our children by increasing international trade and making British Columbia province. I've led 4 trade missions to Asia since I became premier.
大家好，我是国际贸易厅长兼多元文化厅长曲哲斌。我在这里代表我们的 BC 省长简维基，还有我们省政府，祝各位观众马年2014年身体健康，马年进步，心想事成，马到功成，祝福。
我是李灿明Burnaby 北区的省议员，在这里呢，恭贺大家有一个丰盛的马年，马到成功，还有呢龙马精神，大家有一个健康的一年，谢谢。
我是加拿大潮商会会长刘少义，在这里向大家拜年，祝大家马年行好运，龙马精神，谢谢。
我是中侨基金会主席杨新仁。趁这个马年，向各界恭喜发财，万事如意，家庭幸福，处处平安，国泰民安，大家生活，大家有饭吃。谢谢各位。
我是中国银行加拿大这个温哥华区的总裁，祝大家这个马年成功，恭喜发财，谢谢大家，给大家拜个早年。
我是国豪温哥华营业部徐俊宏，我代表 Air China， 祝大家新春快乐，马到成功，恭喜发财。
我是周潘坤宁，是中侨护照会的行警长我恭祝大家新 年进步，身体健康，龙马精神，恭喜恭喜！
我是董达成，恭喜大家新年快乐，身体健康。
大家好，我是加拿大戴维斯律师事务所的合伙人何维国，恭祝大华媒体的观众朋友们新年愉快，马到成功，非常感谢。
大家好，我是恒生第7省台湾商会的会长，22届，在这里祝大家新年快乐，万事如意，马到成功，平安健康，谢谢。
你好，我是徐锦松，加拿大华商会的会长。我现在跟加拿大拜个年，恭祝大家龙马精神，事事如意，新年快乐，身体健康，谢谢。
各位观众好，我是陈若虚，加拿大华商会理事局主席，恭祝各位身体健康，马年进步。
恭喜大家，我是陈董合作，陈若虚的太太，恭喜大家马年行好运，事事如意。
你好，恭喜发财。我是 Emma， 是新农集社的总经理，谢谢。
这个组织呢，我们是去年在庆祝43周年这个庆典成立的。那么经过联邦政府、省政府注册，是常态的，每年都会搞一场家中建交纪念活动。那么今年呢，14年我们已经初步有3个项目到温哥华来庆祝。那么现在是中国的新年，马上到马年了。那么我州在这里的华人华侨，在这里的中国留学生种植机构，以及我们的侨团社团，以及所有的新春快乐，身体健康，全家幸福。
大家好，我是北京大学汇丰商学院加拿大同事会的洪启锦。在马年来临之际，祝大家马年吉祥，一马当先，万马奔腾，万事如意。谢谢大家拜来早年。
大家新年好，我是加拿大华人投资与企业家协会楚远珍会长。在新的一年里，我真诚祝愿大家新年开心快乐，身体健康，阖家团圆幸福。谢谢大家。
电视机前的观众，大家好，我是加拿大深圳联谊会会长钱华。在值此青春的到来之际，我祝大家身体健康，恭喜发财，一切顺利。
According to historical records, more than 4,000 years ago, a man named Shun became the leader of a tribe. One day, he led his men to offer sacrifices to heaven and earth and pray for a good harvest. From that day on, this day has been regarded as the first day of a year, known as the first day of the Chinese lunar calendar, later called Spring Festival. Over the past 4,000 years, Spring Festival has developed a unique culture of festivity, peace, reunion, and happiness. In accordance with traditions, people who live away from home for study or work must return for a family reunion one day before Spring Festival, no matter how far they have to travel or how difficult it is to get there. For each Chinese person, celebrating the New Year at home is something to look forward to all year. So how do Chinese people celebrate Spring Festival? What are the traditional customs and celebrations for the festival?
小孩你别馋，过了腊八就是年。23糖瓜粘，24写福字，25扫尘土，26炖牛肉，27、28板面饭，29对联贴门口，除夕
Chinese people begin preparations 1 month before the festival. Preparations include cleaning the house, sticking antithetical couplets on the door, pasting New Year paintings on the wall, and paper cuts on the windows. One popular form of paper cutting art is paper cuts for window decorations. The history of paper cutting can be traced back more than 1,000 years. The major themes of paper cuts are auspicious and festive patterns, which reflect people's wishes for a happy life. The traditions of posting red couplets and pasting up images of the door god originated from a myth 3,000 years old. The holy mountain Dushuo was guarded by 2 fearless gods, Shentu and Yulei. People stuck pictures of these gods on their door to dispel evil and misfortune. That was the beginning of this tradition of sticking images of the door gods up. Some people stuck the names of these gods on their door, and this custom later evolved into the antithetical couplets we see today. New Year paintings, like the antithetical couplets, originated from the door gods as well. Antithetical couplets were developed based on the form of Chinese characters, while New Year paintings transformed from images of the gods to themes of ordinary people's lives. Pasting up the character Fu is also a popular tradition in addition to New Year paintings. Fu is one of the oldest Chinese characters, dating back 3,000 years. The modern explanation of the character Fu is happiness. In the past, Fu meant fortune and luck. No matter what, Fu represents people's wishes for a happy life. People like to hang it upside down to show happiness is coming to them. Chinese New Year's Eve is Chuxi, the day to ring out the old and usher in the new. Worshipping the ancestors is the most important folk activity during Spring Festival.
我率领全家老少4代，祈求来年风调雨顺，人丁兴旺，万事如意。
Showing filial piety for one's parents and offering respect to one's ancestors are the core of the Chinese nation's filial duties, and the culture of reunion, filial piety, and gratitude makes Spring Festival even more meaningful and humanistic. Families start to make special purchases for Spring Festival at the beginning of the 12th lunar month. Presenting a substantial feast on New Year's Eve is the top task for family housewives. According to Chinese tradition, 2 dishes are absolute requirements for the meal: dumplings and fish. In northern China, people eat dumplings on New Year's Eve to symbolize ringing out the old and ushering in the new, a tradition based in the pronunciation of the word dumpling in Chinese. In South China, fish is more popular, and it indicates wishes that one may always get more than they wish for. Chinese people have the custom of staying up late to see the New Year in. It is said that this habit was formed when people gathered together to fight against the monster Nian. No one turns off the lights this night. "96-year-old Hao Liang lives in Jinzhong in Shanxi province. This is a huge family of 4 generations, 60 people altogether. The whole family is waiting for the new year to come. The entire country cheers when the New Year's bell rings. The sounds of exploding firecrackers and cheering resonate through the sky. This celebration is taking place not only in China, but everywhere there are Chinese people. People exchange greetings to one another. 新年快乐, Happy Chinese New Year. Chinese people visit relatives and friends on the first day of the first lunar month. The first call is made to elder members of the family, and then other relatives and friends. Elder family members give out lucky money to the younger members who say Happy New Year to them. The lucky money is also called the red envelope. This tradition has existed in China for 2,200 years. It has nothing to do with money, but rather is an expression of good wishes from the elders of the family to the young. The habit of paying New Year's visits varies in this vast country. In Shito Town, Shixian County in Anhui Province, there's a tradition of paying a New Year call for newborn babies. Neighbors come to say Happy New Year to little Yuza on the first day of the year. They pick fresh bamboo leaves and cypress branches before they come. Bamboo leaves symbolize health, and cypress branches represent longevity. The visitors must also give lucky money as a present. In this era of science and technology, Chinese people have upgraded their methods of New Year greetings, sending texts, making phone calls, or saying Happy New Year over the internet. People are joined despite their geographical separation. The Lantern Festival, which falls on the 15th day of the first lunar month, is the last day of the Spring Festival celebrations and the most joyous day of the holiday. Performers kick off street parades in the early morning. The Shihua performance is the climax of entertainment for Chinese people during this period. Stilts, lamb boats, and yanga dancing are all included. That's why foreign people call this day Chinese Carnival. The Lantern Festival falls on the first full moon of the Chinese New Year. The weather is great for admiring the moon. For some 2,000 years, the lantern was used as a tool to illuminate the sacrificial ceremony. Now it has become a festive decoration. In northeast China, the severe cold of -20 degrees Celsius presents a scene of extraordinary beauty. Ice lanterns share a history equal to that of ordinary lanterns. The records of ice lanterns can be traced back to the Han Dynasty, more than 2,000 years ago. People in the Han Dynasty, however, could never have imagined that ice lanterns would be so magnificent today. In Qiqihar, 300 kilometers from Harbin, people are celebrating the Lantern Festival in a much more fun way. The habit of rolling on the ice at Lantern Festival has been popular here for many years. The pronunciation of rolling on the ice sounds like dispelling disease. People think they can rid themselves of illness and misfortune and have a peaceful, healthy, and successful year by rolling on the ice. Shanxi Province is the cradle of coal, and the tradition of local people to celebrate Lantern Festival is to burn a prosperous fire. At 7 in the evening, fireworks are set off and the fire is lit. People begin to circle around the tower while the fire burns furiously. They first make 3 circles in a clockwise direction to pray for a successful new year, and then make 3 circles counterclockwise for health and good luck. The splendid fireworks push the festive mood to its highest point. People laugh, dance, and play with abandon because it is the last day of the Spring Festival celebrations. They like to start the new year in a happy mood. China is home to many ethnic groups. People of different ethnic groups celebrate Spring Festival in various ways, which makes the holiday even more diverse and spectacular. Chinese people everywhere are reunited to send their best wishes at this great moment. This is the significance of Spring Festival. It is a time for people to believe in their China dream, and it is a great gift from Chinese people to the world.
刚才我们为各位观众朋友们播放了省政府官员社区负责人为乡亲们的美好的祝福，也播放了一个春节的电视短片。那么今天的一天虽然大家不一定放假，但是晚上一定会聚在一起吃个团圆饭。那么我在这里再一次祝愿电视机前的观众朋友们春节快乐，马年吉祥，心想事成，万事如意。谢谢大家收看我们今天的节目，希望大家下周同一时间继续收看《风声华语》，谢谢。